Alright, hello everybody, my name is Troy Harrison Chriest, and here are the top 5 PC games that you should be playing right now. Basically, these are the 5 games that I'm playing right now, so let's run through them. I'm going to talk about why I like them, why you might like them, so let's get right into it. Starting with number 5, we have Star Wars: The Old Republic. You're like, Troy, oh my god, why are you talking about a 6-year-old game? Because BioWare likes to update this game every year, and this game has gotten better and better over the years. So I just beat the main storyline for the new expansion, which is called Knights of the Eternal Throne. And you know what? It was probably the best Star Wars campaign I've ever played. And a lot of people haven't really gotten to experience it because it's like really high-level content. You have to be like level 65 in the game to actually play it. But if you go ahead and become a subscriber, it's a free-to-play game, but everything's locked up, so I wouldn't recommend playing this game free-to-play at all. Bite the bullet, subscribe. It's like, what, $10 bucks, $15 a month? Go ahead and do that, and then get yourself an Outlander token. If you don't want to level from 0 to 65 to play the new campaign, you can go ahead and get that Outlander token, which is what I did. You start at 65 and get to play the brand new campaign where you can become the Emperor of the Eternal Throne. It was so good. The story, the cutscenes, especially the voice acting, all the characters that, if you have played this game in the past, you will recognize. They're all intertwined in the story. And if you guys have seen the new badass cutscene for the new DLC, Knights of the Eternal Throne, you'll see kind of the lady in the white and gold armor. Her name is Senya, and her kid Arkin. They're all in the game. All the people from the cutscenes are in the game. Valkorion, kind of the big villain from the last DLC. He's a big part of this game. I would recommend playing it as a Sith Inquisitor. That's what I did. It was so much fun. This campaign is kind of dark. It seems very centered around the dark side, and I mean, haven't played it as a Jedi yet. I will probably do another playthrough as a Jedi or as something on the light side, but this campaign seemed so centered to the Sith. It's basically like I was a Sith Lord basically, and you're kind of taking over the Eternal Throne from Senya's daughter and Valkorion's daughter Vaylin, who is this super psychopath Sith Lord evil lady who has taken over the Eternal Throne, and is just completely ruthless. She has a horrible past. Oh my god, this game. I could talk about the story endlessly, but I don't want to spoil anything else. The game is so much fun. Go ahead, get that Outlander token. It was like, I don't know, it was like 20 bucks. I think I spent 30 bucks on the game. Might have gotten some cartel coins, not gonna lie. A lot of fun. I recommend everybody picking up the new DLC for SWTOR and playing through that campaign. The footage you guys are seeing right now is actually after the campaign. It's sort of some end-game content. It's a flashpoint, which if you guys are familiar with MMOs like World of Warcraft and whatnot, it's basically a dungeon where you can run it solo, and there's different difficulty levels for people who don't have a whole massive guild to play with or don't even like to play with a guild. I like playing these games solo, so I'm just doing this flashpoint. It's Trader among the Chiss, which is one of the cooler Star Wars races, the Chiss people. They're kind of these blue, just badass space merchants. They're never really Jedi. They're always kind of smugglers and stuff. If you guys played the old Star Wars Jedi Outcast game, you run into a lot of cool Chiss on the Nar Shaddaa level. Okay, besides that, getting back to gameplay, this campaign, yes, it is an MMO, but it's not like the classic drop you on a level and just let you zone around. You know what I'm saying? You're not just doing follower quests. You're not picking up random explosions. It's not like a classic zone leveling. It's a Star Wars story. The story feels more like Mass Effect 2 than it does the earlier leveling zones of SWTOR. Does that make any sense? They don't just drop you on a planet and are freaking level. They don't do that at all. It's just like a connected story, and you are bouncing around from different planets, but it's all tied into the story. You're just doing story missions the whole time. There's not really a bunch of stupid side quests. There will be bonus quests, little objectives that you can do if you want to, but it seems a lot more streamlined than I've ever seen a Star Wars game, at least a Star Wars MMO like this. So guys, pick it up. It's a lot of fun. Let's keep it moving. That was number 5, SWTOR. The story is amazing. Knights of the Eternal Throne DLC. Go pick it up. Multiplayer is also fun too, but you have to be super good for it to be fun, which I am not. All right, everybody, let's move on to number 4. All right, everybody, the number 4 game that you should be playing on PC right now is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You're goddamn right it is. It's $12 on Steam. It's probably $4 on G2A and has way less hackers than Call of Duty World War II. You ask the average Call of Duty fanboy, hey, what's your favorite Call of Duty? You know what they're probably going to say? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And then I'm like, okay, well, which Call of Duty you're playing right now? They go, oh, I'm playing World War II. Oh, well, how much fun is that? It's not fun. Call of Duty World War II, yes, my review was amazing. I said it was a great game in my review. That was before all the hackers. I reviewed it during the beta when nobody knew how to hack the game. And oh my God, it is so full of hackers. Sledgehammer's doing nothing about Call of Duty World War II. Activision is just letting the hackers run rampant. So people, come back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 like I did. I was playing with my homie the other day, and we were having a ton of fun, to be honest. Like, it is the same game it used to be. Like, you can play it in 4K with a mouse and keyboard, get all the kill streaks, have all the fun, use all your favorite guns. The Scar H is still unlocked at level 8. I still don't get that. Hey guys, should we give him the best gun at level 8? Yeah, why not? I don't get it. But yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is so cheap right now, and if you need a Call of Duty game to play during the holidays, which one are you going to play? You're going to go back and play the good ones. So come join me on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Community is still active, and there are not that many hackers. So yeah, that's a plus. That is a plus in 2017. No hackers, game is still awesome, people still play it. It's everybody's favorite Call of Duty, so why aren't you playing it? Go pick up Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on Steam for $12, on G2A for probably half that. All right, enough talking about an old-ass game. Let's move on to number 3. If you're still watching, leave a like, leave a dislike, do whatever you want. My name is Chriest. Number 3 coming at ya. Okay, everybody, the number 3 game that you should be playing on PC right now is called Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is a new realistic open-world RPG from Warhorse Studio, a small developer out in Prague. This game is set in Bohemia in the year 1403. You follow Henry, who is a son of a blacksmith, and his family gets killed in the raid on his hometown of Silver Skellets. I know that was a lot of details I just thrown at you, but I've made about 50 videos on Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have all these facts just stored in my head. But if you guys want to know more about the game, head over to one of my other videos. Just search Kingdom Come Deliverance 4K. I'm sure you'll find it. Besides that, there's no magic, there's no monsters, so it lets you kind of deal with the problems of Bohemia back in the day in a realistic medieval setting. That's kind of my favorite part about it, is that it's an RPG game, but it's not one of those games that's gonna like throw a bunch of stupid fairy tale stuff at you to kind of distract you from a lack of decent character story. That's this whole game, is character story. Since you follow a man named Henry, you're not random lizard person number 2, you're an actual person with a voice actor. This game feels a lot more like The Witcher story-wise than it does Skyrim, because it picked a good character and it's going to let you make decisions as if you were that person. So you can be a super badass if you want, threaten everybody, get all the information that way. You can also talk to people, be nice, you can impress people by wearing nice clothes. You can destroy everybody and do the quest that way. You can sneak around. There's a lovely, lovely sneak feature. Archery is one of my favorite things in this entire game. I would use the bow endlessly when this game fully comes out. So yeah, look for my full review of this game when it fully launches February 13th, 2018. I've made so many videos about this game, I can barely talk about it anymore. But yeah, realistic RPG, cool sword combat, cool melee combat, all sorts of stuff. Really, really cool character development. Did I just say cool way too many times? I probably did. Anyways, go to warhorsestudios.com. Or wait, no, what am I saying? It's called KingdomComeRPG.com. I'm pretty sure you can still get the beta over there, so go ahead and check that out. I love this game so much, guys. If you haven't played it yet, go ahead and try it out before full launch in February. It's coming out very soon. February is coming out, so I'm getting very excited that we actually get to play this game in full. All right, everybody, moving on to the number 2 game you should be playing on PC right now. Thank you all for watching. All right, everybody, sorry if this video is getting long, but hang in here with me. The number 2 game that you guys should be playing on the PC right now is a new skateboarding game, and it's called Session. It's being made by Chriest Studios, and Chriest Studios is currently 2 dudes. It is 2 dudes. One of them's named Vince, and the other one goes by Ma for short. I've talked to them a lot on Discord. Those guys are really cool. They literally just want a skateboarding project where they have all the creative control, and they can make a realistic skateboarding simulator. It's hard. You have to think about the tricks. It's awesome. I love it so much. If you guys have been on my channel lately, I know some of you might be new, yada, yada, yada. I have a ton of videos on this new game Session. It's a lot of fun. I recommend checking it out. The footage you're seeing right now is of the Kickstarter build. This is a Kickstarter game. I know a lot of people don't trust Kickstarter games, but I trust these dudes. They had a goal, right, for a couple 100,000, and they ended up doubling that. They got 2 times their goal. So this game is going to happen. This game is going to launch in full. Currently, it's only on the PC, and it will come to Xbox Early Access when that's ready. PlayStation, you guys are going to have to wait until the game is completely done. PlayStation does not do Early Access, so you guys, I'm sorry, you are going to have to wait. So back to my point, it's only on PC right now, but you have to play it with an Xbox controller for whatever reason. There's no PC key bindings at the moment, and PS4 support takes a little bit of modding. But besides that, it's a really fun game. The controls are awesome. Each stick controls each foot. You turn with the triggers. And you got to think about what the hell you would actually do if you were on a skateboard to do these tricks. Let's say you want to do a Smith grind and you're coming up to a box goofy. You got to hold down the stick, the left stick backwards, and then you got to hold the right stick, point it forward to the right as if you're pointing your foot down like you're doing a Smith grind. Right? That is awesome. You want to do a kickflip out of that? You pop down on the left stick, you do right on the right stick. Bam, exactly what you would do in real life. So yeah, realistic skateboarding simulator. It is in pre-alpha right now. I'm sure you can find a version of it somewhere on the internet. Search Session download. For a while they had version 02 for free on their website. I'm not entirely sure if they do right now. Please do not ask me to send you this Kickstarter park. This is only for people who back the Kickstarter. I'm not gonna send it to you. So don't even comment. I'll just reply no, or just not even reply. So I apologize. Besides that, I'm really hyped for this game. All of you in the comments of my last videos who have been like, oh my god, it doesn't look as good as Skate 3, the animations, yada, yada, yada. It's in pre-alpha. It is 2 dudes. 2 dudes are making this game. It is not EA. It's not some super ultra mega corporation. It is 2 dudes making this game, okay? So give it some time, give it some trust, and if they still have a way to give it money, give it money. I backed it, I gave it my dollars, I have this Kickstarter build. It's a lot of fun. I recommend if you can find it, go ahead and play it, test it out, look for the version 02 build somewhere for free online. They had a free build for a long time. If you guys can't find an official download page, go ahead and join the Session Discord page. I will have a link into it. It's a very big community at this point, and I'm sure some lovely fellow will send you a link to a download. Yeah, just join the Discord. You shouldn't have a problem finding any download links. Somebody will have it for you, I guarantee it. Besides that, Session is a ton of fun, and I cannot wait to see what it's like moving forward. It's a realistic skateboarding sim where you have to think about the controls. You have to think about it. It's not an endless trick liner game where you're doing 720 flips to back flips to nose manuals to 360s to reverts to manual to laser flip out. It's not like that. It's not like that. You can try and do that if you're super good at the game. Maybe you can do crazy stuff like that. But as of right now, it's basically a street skating game, basically a park skating game. They just added grabs. They have grinding, flat ground tricks. They don't have transition. There is no stalling. You can kind of do stalling, but it's basically the grind with no speed. So take that with a grain of salt. It's still a work in development, but it's a really fun game. It's a really fun game. I see this game evolving a lot. Like, they just added grabs, so that's super cool. And yeah, every week they kind of do something else. So Creature Studios is kind of on holiday right now. They've been working nonstop before the whole Christmas break to get out the Kickstarter build, and it looks great. I can't be more hyped for Session. All right, everybody. The #1 game you guys should be playing on the PC right now is Divinity Original Sin 2. This is an RPG from Larian Studios, and it is an RPG in the original sense of the word. Role-playing game. Pick a role and play that role. Play it however you want it. It's seriously a Dungeons & Dragons game, and I think that's why it's super popular. So when I was looking at this game and thinking about buying it or not, I was kind of confused whether or not I would like it, because it seemed like an open-world RPG game, but then it has turn-based combat. And usually for me, that is an immediate turnoff. I'm not going to play a turn-based combat game. I like open-world, real-time combat, right? I like The Witcher, I like Assassin's Creed, I like Far Cry, I like Also, I like real-time combat games. Usually turn-based combat games are kind of boring for me. But for this game, that is not a problem. I swear to God. Look at the gameplay, read reviews. This game has so many positive reviews that I couldn't find a negative video about this game. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this game, but once I picked it up, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. So when you start it off, you got to pick a class. There is so much variety in class. You can kind of pick an origin character who has like a backstory, or you can make up your entire character and just role play the crap out of it. You can play it multiplayer and role play with friends, or you can play it solo and then you can control each of your party members. That's the coolest part, is that you pick one main character, but you recruit all these other party members as you go along, and it is a tremendous experience. Literally the best role-playing game since The Witcher 3. Turn-based combat is fun. It is fun in this game. Usually I hate turn-based combat, like I just said. But literally, after watching every single video, I couldn't find anybody saying a negative word about this game. And I was like, all right, if everybody loves this game on the internet, there's not a bad YouTube review that I can find, realistically. I'm just gonna get it. And I dove in, and I absolutely loved it. So for everybody, if you're new to the Divinity series like I am, it's not gonna be a problem. There's not a ton of crossover into like the older games. Larian has been making these RPG Dungeons and Dragons games for a long time. It is very similar to Divinity Original Sin 1 as the gameplay I've seen of that. I haven't played that game, but you don't have to have played that game to play number 2. It is a standalone RPG turn-based combat system with open world mechanics and the best role playing I've seen in a long time. So as far as classes go, I picked a wizard lizard. I picked one of the origin stories. My lizard is the Red Prince. He's like an exiled prince from his land he was supposed to rule, and then all this bad stuff happened. He got exiled. He's a sorcerer. It's very good. It's very good. I don't even know enough about the series, and I put in 20 hours into the game, and I put 18 hours into the starting zone. The starting zone took me 18 hours because I explored every single thing. So if you like games for exploration, this really is a game for you. Exploration feels rewarding. It feels fun. It feels like a classic 90s RPG game. People compare it to Baldur's Gate and all that stuff. I haven't really played those games, so I'm not going to make those statements and all that stuff. But Divinity Original Sin, if you're an RPG fan of any sort, you need to play this game. I got it discounted for about $35 on the Steam Winter Sale. Pick it up. A lot of fun. All right, everybody, that's the end of the video. Go ahead and pick up Divinity Original Sin and all of the other games I've mentioned in this video. Most of them are discounted right now in the Winter Sale, except for Star Wars The Old Republic. That's not in the Steam Winter Sale, but I do believe that it is discounted right now for BioWare and EA's own Winter Sale. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do whatever you want. My name is Troy Harrison Chriest. That is the top 5 games that you should be playing on PC right now. Or more like the top 5 games I'm playing on PC right now. Another honorable mention, Assassin's Creed Origins, but I didn't want to put it in this video because it performs so bad on 2 graphics cards that I cannot really recommend it. So, thank you guys. My name is Troy Harrison Chriest. I'm out of here.